Hey, what's going up, Bull Runners? Welcome back to the channel. Green Day, baby. Very exciting. Glad to have you. Thank you for tuning in today. By the way, I have a question for you. I need your help. So I was having a discussion with Nick, our other Bull Runner on the channel, and we are trying to figure out what is the most popular crypto of our viewers. So I would like to I would like to have you let us know down in the comment section, is it XRP? Is it Shiba Inu? Is it Bitcoin or Ethereum? One of those four. Let me know down in the comments section. Is it XRP, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, or Ethereum? Or if you have an other, feel free to drop your other token down in the comment section. But we would like to know and we want to find out. All right. So like I said, we got a green day again. So 2 days in a row. And yesterday, remember, we talked about we needed to break above that 50 exponential moving average. The next thing we need to do is break above the 14 exponential moving average. And look at this again. We've been talking about this 48 cents. It wicked it once, twice, yesterday, a third time. Today, starting off a little bit red. Now, the candle just started 7 minutes ago. The one thing I don't like, and there is a possibility of a retracement here. It doesn't have to happen, but just yesterday, such a powerful day, left a big fat fair value gap there. Is it going to go and recover all of that before moving on to the next level? And if we take a look here at our XRP chart, we are looking for price to get back to 53 cents. 0.53293 is where our magic white line is on the daily. Also above us on the 12-hour, we have it currently sitting at 0.50189. And what's interesting is there's a fair value gap to be filled right here on the 12-hour. So exciting things ahead. We are building some momentum. We have also, besides the fact that our daily indicator that we talk about all the time is indicating we are going to be pushing to the upside over the next couple of days. We also have Market Liberator on the 12-hour telling us it is getting bullish, and it has a take profit up here inside the 50% level of the fair value gap as well at 0.51. So 51 cents on the 12-hour. And then also exciting news, as of yesterday's candle officially, we got the long signal from Market Liberator on the daily candle. So as you remember, we had it on short for quite some time. It broke down, it hit the safe short right here. And then it finally hit just 2 days ago, the exact spot on the take profit it was looking for. Now, the great news is we have the long take profit. And if we look over here, last time we got the long take profit or the long indicator, it hit its regular safe take profit and its actual target of the long take profit on that. So the last two consecutive daily signals from Market Liberator have hit both. Now, if we take a look at where we could be going on the Market Liberator indicator, it's telling us price should be getting back to 0.50861 on the daily chart here and 0.53562 on the daily chart here. And as bullish as can be, remember our weekly signal, which happened many, many weeks ago, and it's been just kind of trapped in its little trading range here. It hit its safe take profit a couple of weeks ago here at 58 cents. But look at this, guys, very exciting, into the middle of this fair value gap up here, 0.67301. So there's some really, really potential moves coming for XRP in this short period of time. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because we talk about it on this channel, but just wanted to kick that off there. We're going to deep dive into the charts here at the end of the video. But first, we're going to get into the news. So here's how it's going to work, guys. We're going to jump into the news. We're going to go over to Twitter, see what's happening in the crypto world, XRP and other crypto. Then we'll jump back into the charts, do a deeper dive into XRP. And then after that, we're going to teach you how you can make money with us here at the Bull Runners Club. You can actually join our team and become a member of the Bull Runners Club. All you got to do is click the link down in the description. So if you don't have time to wait till the end, you can get on that now and go ahead and go down into the description, click on the link that says teach me how to make money, and then go ahead and get started today. Breaking news, Watcher Guru post just in. Jim Cramer says the collapse of First Republic Bank, FRC, could mark the end of the banking crisis. Now, if you all understand what this means we're in for a really, really rough time with banks. If Jim Cramer is telling us that the bank crisis is over, it is only just beginning, because that guy never gets anything right. Hold on to your pants, ladies and gentlemen. We may see more banks failing very, very soon. All right, so today we got John Deaton with a great post here. Great interview by Laura. at JW Verrett explains the major questions doctrine. I went on the record to say I'm 100% convinced Ripple and now Coinbase wins before the Supreme Court on this very issue and shuts down Gary Gensler's unconstitutional expansion of Howey. And if you guys are not aware, Howey has some very simple questions that you ask them and you answer them, and it's not a security. Well, Gary Gensler has added on layers and layers and layers and layers to this now. So let's take a look right here. Laura Shin, is there a silver lining for crypto regulation? Law professor J.W. Verrett says there's a doctrine that might save the day.
And a doctrine that's doing that is called the major questions doctrine. So this is something that Justice Kavanaugh has written about, and Justice Kavanaugh and Justice Gorsuch are big proponents of the major questions doctrine. So here's what it is. The idea is when the Supreme Court sees an agency trying to enforce a statute, and they see a situation where an agency is trying to regulate a major national question of significant national, political, or economic importance, but they're using some provision in an old statute that doesn't seem to quite fit what they're trying to regulate. Sound familiar, right? Sound familiar already? They're trying to take a statutory language and twist it to regulate something that Congress never explicitly intended for them to regulate. I think that's an incredible parallel to the Howey test and regulation of securities with application to crypto. So I think long-term, that might be a defense that Coinbase, maybe Ripple, maybe others can use if they can get to SCOTUS, for SCOTUS to change the wide applicability of the Howey test to digital asset securities.
If you enjoyed this clip.
All right, so let me know down in the comment section, do you think that that is a good solution there?
Or SEC regulatory authority over that product. There is only CFTC enforcement.
And here's a great post from 801 XRP, Ripple XRP fam, Dan Davis, ex-general counsel at the CFTC, mind you. He says here, I looked at the top 15 digit assets by market cap, and now there are thousands of DA, but the top 15 for 86% of the market. Second, I look at when the commission themselves said about these top 15, not a chairman, not a commissioner, but the commission, the whole body itself, because of the commission can speak for itself. Looking at the CFTC and SEC enforcement actions, it appears that the CFTC has asserted that 7 out of the 15 are commodities. These 7 account for 76% of the DA market. The SEC, as a commission, has never challenged any of the CFTC determinations. Some of them have been around for years. Instead, the SEC has asserted by enforcement action that one of the top 15s is a security and that one accounts for 2% of the market. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
If a digital asset activity occurs on the spot market, it's not a security, it's not a leveraged retail commodity product, then there is no CFTC or SEC regulatory authority over that product. There is only CFTC enforcement jurisdiction. How large is that universe? It is large, and I base that on 2 key assumptions. First, I looked at the top 15 digital assets by market capitalization. Now, there are thousands of digital assets, but the top 15 account for about 86% of the market. Second, I looked to what the commissions themselves have said about those 15 digital assets. Not a chairman, not a commissioner, but the commission itself, because only the commission can speak for itself. Based on my review and looking at CFTC and SEC enforcement actions, it appears that the CFTC has asserted that 7 of the top 15 digital assets are commodities. These 7 digital assets are some of the largest, accounting for approximately 76% of the digital asset market. The SEC, as a commission, has never challenged any of those CFTC determinations, some of which have been around for years. Instead, the SEC, in an enforcement action, has asserted that only 1 of the top 15 digital assets is a security, and that digital asset currently accounts for about 2% of the market. 76 to 2. 76% a commodity, 2% a security, and the rest of the top 15, about 8% undetermined. I don't think that should be very surprising, because the market division between swaps, regulated by the CFTC, and securities-based swaps, regulated by the SEC, is about 90% swaps for the CFTC and 10% security-based swaps for the SEC. So I conclude where I began. There's a significant regulatory gap in federal spot market regulation of digital assets because the large majority of digital asset spot market activity falls outside the regulatory jurisdiction of the CFTC and the SEC.
So more and more people, even people within the government, within these committees, within these commissions, are fighting back against Gensler. The guy is a rogue actor who's trying to take down crypto. And he's not rogue, but he's working for somebody. He has an agenda. That's what I mean by rogue. It would be rogue to the normalcy, right? But rogue to not rogue, because the people he's working for are really wanting him to do that. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's worth talking about. Not seeing that there. What's trending right now? Nothing crypto related, so that doesn't matter. Let's check the news. We covered the FOMC yesterday. That's going to be happening next week, so be prepared for that. We covered the First Republic Bank. It is crashed. It is done. Big news here with MasterCard. MasterCard seeks to expand crypto card tie-ups. Just in, MasterCard will expand its Bitcoin and crypto payment program by seeking more partnerships. Also, Ripple partner MasterCard teams up with crypto firms card payment options. So really, really exciting. MasterCard making some moves in the crypto space with Ripple, Bitcoin, Solana, Polygon, and much more. So very exciting stuff there. Let's jump into the charts and see what's going on over there. All right, guys. So the day has started off positive. We're boosting to the upside an additional 1.17%. Yesterday, we finished up 2.83%. We're really starting to build some momentum here. Very exciting news for XRP, finally making some moves. Now this is, let's go ahead and delete that. It doesn't need to be there. This is the third consecutive day in a row where we're boosting to the upside in green, which is very exciting. We have broken, remember we talked about this, we broke back inside of the volatility band. We also broke to the top side of the signal line, turning this little area green, which is very exciting. Now, we really have to start making the move to the market baseline, which is this yellow line here. Then we can flip the background, this background, all of this green. Then we're extra bullish. You can see what happened last time we made the big move. We made the break here, started making this push, and boom, nice little moonshot for us on the rally there. We've got a lot of room to rally, which is very, very exciting. We're all the way down here at the 50. We're overtaking the 50 line, which is bullish, which will next take us to the next level. Then we can get up into the overbought territory of the 70. So we have tons and tons of room left to get there. And typically there's going to be a double dip at the top. So this is definitely really exciting. 53 cents on the horizon for the magic white line. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just what the indicators are telling us is possible. So I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on that. Now, also, as you remember, our indicator told us on the weekly chart, we could be boosting all the way up to 67 cents. And you know what else I haven't done for quite some time? Let's turn on the Harmonic and let's see what the Harmonic is telling us. So interestingly enough, our Harmonic here, in order for the actual Harmonic move to play out, and then it would unfortunately be an extreme sell signal, because if it gets back up in here, that pattern will play out. Then we could see a definite drop. This is telling us the potential next level up here. It's 98% potential that it gets here. $1.60. That would be absolutely incredible. Again, that's on the weekly. Let's take a look here on the daily chart. See if we have a Harmonic. Let's turn off Market Liberator for now. And our Harmonic on the daily is telling us we do have a potential level to play out. Once it gets up to here, which is going to be 55 cents, it's going to give us a bearish Harmonic again. So the weekly's telling us a bearish Harmonic's coming, the daily as well. But we'll see. That has to play out to the upside first, getting us to that 55 cent level. Then we drop down. Let's even check the smaller time frame of the 4 hour here. The 4 hour is about to get a bullish cross, which is very exciting. Again, also the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour are all setting up for potential bearish moves, but it still has to get to this level to play out. This is up at 51 cents. So when it gets to 51 cents, we've got to be very, very aware that there is a potential retracement at that level, but we'll worry about it when it gets there. We're only at 48.5 cents. We still got quite a ways to make this move. Let's check the hourly. No Harmonic to play out on the hourly, which is totally fine. But as you can see, we have broken above this magic white line for the 1 hour. Our 14 exponential moving average is climbing up nice. Our 50 exponential moving average is climbing up nice. They've both crossed the magic white line. Now, last time we got here, we had this dump. But back in this time, we did not have the power of the daily indicator for us. It was not, there was no bullish momentum built. So that drop was kind of coming, and it was kind of predictable based upon a couple of other things. But this is exciting. We're going to keep a very close eye on this. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's happening over here with Bitcoin? Is there any style of signal we should be taking a look at? Bitcoin down here at the 18,000, or sorry, Ethereum first at 1,880. The last time anything happened for harmonics wise was back here, and it actually played out to the downside. It hit both take profits, so nothing on the daily there. Let's check the 4-hour harmonic. So recently there was a bullish one. It hit both take profits on that. There was a bearish one here. It hit the first level of take profit and then reversed. So nothing to play out there on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. So look at this. The harmonic gave us this harmonic signal back here. This was the top. It told us, okay, it is officially a bearish harmonic. And then look what happened. Bam. It did hit both take profits right immediately, a couple hours after it was the signal. Let's look at Bitcoin on the 1-hour. Right. So we had a harmonic bullish here. It ran up to the first level of take profit and hit it. We had a harmonic bearish here. It did also hit. You can notice that it has one check mark. That means that it hit its one first take profit there. And this, you can go find this indicator. This indicator is called Harmonic Pattern Detection Prediction, and it's by Rees, R-E-E-E-S, 2,469 downloads. If you're in the charts and you want to take a look at this, by the way, not every indicator works 100% of the time, but it's just fun to keep track and see how they do. Let's jump up to the Bitcoin daily signal and see what we've got going on here. See if there's a harmonic that played out on the daily. So recently there was a bullish harmonic, and now there's a second one. In fact, this one's saying that it did not, this one got stopped out. So this right here, wonder where that one is. I can't see the trace of that one. So there was this here. That one played up. Boom, boom, double target. And there's this big, massive one here, and it just moved up from there. So I'm not really sure how that was. But anyway, no big deal. Or actually, you know what? So the XX means that it hit the stop loss. What does the dash mean? All right, so taking a look down here, the check marks is success and X is a failure. There's one that's timed out and no entry. So that big one that we saw here on the daily gave us a no entry, but sure enough, it did end up playing to the upside on that one. So very exciting things going on in the charts for XRP, guys. I'm super pumped about this for sure. We are making the move to the upside. We have the potential of getting up to this level here, 55 cents on the daily. Then that does signal a bearish harmonic, though. So we got to be very, very diligent once we get there. But exciting news, we are making some moves to the upside. Oh, look at this. We just went and spiked while we were watching. It just had a massive spike up, and look what it hit. Look what it hit here, guys. It hit the daily magic white line for XRP right there. Boom. It is rejecting at this point now. Let's take a look at our other XRP levels. Where's my other indicator? Oh my gosh, it's rejecting hard. All right, so here we are on the harmonics, and we're on the 12-hour, and it's telling us there's more move to come. Right now, it's rejecting off of that supply and demand level that we just showed you. It did not quite make it to our 12-hour line there. When we jump back to the perpetual contract XRP, we can see that it's in that supply and demand zone right here, and it's just rejecting right now. So we're going to hope that we continue to make this move to the upside. We're going to continue to watch this. It should continue to move up. Just having a little bit of a reaction at this level up here, right next to the magic white line, rejected to the downside on this 1-hour candle. See if we can battle back. Let's look at the 15-minute. We did leave a very, very big fair value gap that could have needed to be filled, and now it's done that. It's come back down to the wick here, as you can see. Now, usually it comes back to the exact previous candle. Maybe it only needed to come here, retesting that level. So you've got to watch the charts if you're making trades, but this is what we got going on. So there's still more bullish steam ahead, right? So that's what we're looking at. We did just get a rejection at a level, see if it's retesting this right now, or if it's going to pull back and fill to the bottom of the supply and demand zone, retest that, or it makes its move to the upside. But very exciting news. We did have a new higher high based upon the 15-minute candles here. And it's also a new higher high than this candle as well. This is our level that we just rejected at. Did not get a new body high above that yet. Very close though.